However, before you can take a breath, a bullet whizzes past your ear. You spin around to see 3 more guards aiming directly at you. You won't get away with killing Johnson. Oh shit. Good day everyone and welcome. My name is OrdinaryOli, and before I jump into the start of March of the Living here, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who subscribed again. I'm really looking forward to finally making my thank you video. It will be out in a couple of days. Just got notice from the repair shop that my camera is being delivered back to the place where I put it to get repaired. So I will hopefully have it in a couple of days, which will mean that in the next week I am certain there will be a thank you video for the 100 subscribers. But since it isn't out yet, I just wanted to thank you so much everyone, if you're watching this video, for subscribing. It really baffles my mind still that I'm actually at 105 subscribers, and it's so moving for me. But thank you, thank you, thank you. This will hopefully be the final episode of March of the Living, Blake's story, and as we walk towards the final sector up here, we got a distress call there. That is a quest, but I know that's not going to give us anything, so we're just going to ignore that and move to the final part. And as we move towards the final part, I actually found out when I started the game that there was a DLC that came out a couple of weeks back, 2 weeks back I think, which is about a man and his pregnant wife and their friend who's actually trying to survive. It costs like €5, but I'm really looking forward to being able to play that because I definitely want to do that, and I am going to do that after this. So this means, which I'm really glad actually, and hopefully you guys are glad too, that this will not be the final episode of March of the Living. There will be one more. Well, and when I say episode, this will be the final episode of Blake's story, but it will not be the final series or episode of the March of the Living game. We'll just have a new person story, and if that will be the last person we see in March of the Living, I'm not sure. There hasn't been any news about that, but I'm really looking forward to finding out this last person story. But here we are. We arrived in Wellston, exhausted from our journey. We take a moment to analyze the safest way to reach the docks in the city map we find on the sidewalk. The map is tainted with blood. Its previous owner must have met a dire fate. Analyze the map. The docks are on the other side of the city. Reaching them might prove difficult. Even if the docks might be secured, the streets of the city could still very well be filled with the infected. Do your best to figure out the safest way to reach the docks. It seems like there's no best way to reach the docks, so you settle for a route that won't take too much time to complete while avoiding the main streets. Start walking. And I would walk 500. You've only been walking for 5 minutes when you stumble upon a pack of rotters blocking the way forward. Well, no worries here. We'll just take them out gently and smoothly. Luckily we got a lot of bullets. We haven't got any food, which sucks dicks, but we should not have use for it anymore since we already reached the last city. Still alive, you continue on your way to the docks. Let's continue walking. As a bunch of growlers cross your path, you suddenly have doubts about the state of the docks. What if this ship was just a rumor? Aha, a little bit more rotters. Should not be. Yeah, of course they're coming behind us now. You're just gonna ignore me because that could you just take one of them out at least? That'll be great. That'd be great. Then we can take that one out, right? Nice. And now these guys here. Please don't miss, Blake. You should be able. You are a veteran. Should be able to take out each of them with just one single shot, well placed and all. Doesn't look that way so far. Come on, just 2 left. Why are they all targeting Aria? Well, I don't know. I don't care, as long as they're not targeting me. Still alive, you continue on your way to the docks. Continue walking. You suddenly hear screams that by now you are very familiar with. Some other survivors must have tried to reach the docks but didn't make it. These screamers seem fresh. These are the screamers that will fuck us up if we do not take them out quickly. And of course, they appear behind us also, which means everyone will have to go in towards the middle here. And then, if we're lucky, none of them will target Blake, which will give us time to take him out. And then that one, because then all the other guys, they can flee back towards me as I take out the final 2, and then we should be safe and reaching the docks. So one solid bullet there, and the last one. Come on, Blake. Nice. Just reload quick. Still alive, you continue on your way to the docks, and we should be able to reach it now. Right? Yes, you arrive at the docks exhausted from your journey. Oh my god. A long wall formed of scrap metal separates the docks from the rest of the town. A small raised gate is defended by 2 guard towers with several armed guards in each. You pass through the gate, immediately lay eyes on it. The cruise ship moored at the docks. This is your only hope of getting away from the infected hordes. Supplies are being loaded into the ship, crammed into every available spot. As you approach, someone stops and points at you. Look, newcomers! Others stop what they're doing and watch you approach. A woman holding a clipboard walks up to you. What supplies do you have? We need anything you've brought with you. She takes your gear, writing down each piece of equipment on her clipboard. Impressive, she says, as she checks out the supplies. We needed a lot of those supplies, so your arrival is a godsend. You press further into the docks, moving slowly but steadily to the ship through the crowds. The people stop as an older man in a military uniform approaches. Others stand aside and some of them salute. It's the general, a man near you whispers. Oh, okay. It's the general, a man near you whispers. Continue. The general steps up on a crate. Good news. The infected horde has been spotted, but it's smaller than we feared. Let's get this ship loaded and get out of here. A cheer rises from the crowd as they pick up supplies and continue to load the ship. After speaking with the general, you are directed towards a white tent set up in the corner of the dockyard. A young man in a white uniform hurries you inside. We need to check you over for bites, he informs you with a nervous stammer. You follow his orders and wait patiently as he examines you. Okay, looks like you're all clear, because none of our characters was infected this time, the young man says with a genuine smile. He hands you a handful of green wristbands marked not infected and instructs you to put them on. You put your clothes back on and head back outside. Sensing that departure is imminent, you begin to head towards the ship, but as you go, the sound of a heated argument can be heard coming from the gate area. Listening a little more closely, you can hear voices coming from just outside the walls. Screaming, crying, and pleading to be let inside. There is no more room. Get the hell out of here, one of the tower guards yells fiercely. Moments later, the frantic argument ceases. The sound of an engine starting up can be heard. You're glad they at least have a vehicle. Perhaps they'll survive after all. Continue towards the ship. The sound of screeching tires suddenly echoes across the dock. You spin around just in time to see a section of the makeshift wall give way as a large truck crashes through at top speed. Debris scattered in all directions as the vehicle violently skids and swerves across the concrete. Finally, the truck smashes into a pile of supplies, comes to a standstill, smoke pouring from his engine block. Glazing back towards the wall, you can see that the gaping hole is allowing the infected to trickle through. It won't be long before the entire dockside is overrun. All around you, people begin to panic and scream, some running to fight the incoming rotters, while others retreat onto the ship's deck. The back of the crashed truck bursts open with a sudden clang, and a group of armed survivors climb out. Their clothes are dirty and torn, with many of them nursing nasty-looking wounds. A grey-haired man clutching a baby in one arm and a pistol in the other limps away from the smoking wreckage. He looks directly at you and calls out in a desperate tone, "Please, help us." Before you can react, a heavily armed man pushes past and aims his rifle directly at the survivors. "We already told you. You can't board the ship. You might be infected." The grey-haired man grits his teeth, raises his gun. "We're not going back out there." 1. Help the survivors. 2. Help the guard. Okay, this time I'm fairly certain that we cannot avoid having to fight the zombies, and I do not want to be a dick and not help the survivors, so we're gonna help them and kill the guard. How will you help the survivors? Convince the guard to let them board the ship. There's no way we can convince him. We've tried that 1,000 times. 2. Wrestle the gun from the guard. We've tried that. 3. Shoot the guard. Let's just get all this over with and shoot him immediately. You fire a single shot which hits the guard square in the neck. He topples over, lands on his knees as blood gushes out from his gaping wound. The grey-haired man looks both shocked and relieved. "Thank you, stranger. Thank you." The group of survivors lower their weapons and rush towards the ship. However, before you can take a breath, a bullet whizzes past your ear. You spin around to see 3 more guards aiming directly at you. "You won't get away with killing Johnson." Oh shit, I haven't tried this before. we've killed him before, I remember that, but we wrestled the gun from him because we was trying to make him stop, and then we'd had to like kill him with our fists, and he died either way. But apparently if you shoot him, 3 guards will try and shoot you, so we're just gonna take them out. Hopefully they won't take out any of our group members. Okay, they hurt one of them, but nothing big. What the devil is going on here? The general cries as he and several other of his men rush forward. Stop fighting amongst yourselves at once. The real enemy is about to overwhelm our defenses, for crying out loud. He returns to you. I need you to keep the rudders at bay for just a few more minutes while we get the last civilians on board. You are our only hope, soldier. Aye, sir. The scene that now confronts you is one of utter carnage. Everywhere you look, the living are being torn apart by the rampaging hordes of infected. It is clear that very few of the general's men have survived the encounter, and those that have are desperately scrambling to help the last of the civilians aboard. It looks like it's down to you to keep the infected at bay until the ship is ready to leave. This is it. This is all that stands between you and salvation. You grit your teeth, prepare to fight one final time. We need to hold these guys off now, and this is really important. We just need to hold them off for 1 minute and 30 seconds. We came in 1 second too late, actually, the last time. There was 1 second left on the clock, and all of a sudden one of our group members died, which apparently made the entire mission fail, and we had to just close up the game. This time, hopefully it'll be a lot easier. I am not sure though, since none of my other group members have any weapons. Well, Cole has a rusty revolver, apparently. I forgot about that. He should be able to use it, and we can actually give one to... Let's give it to Scott also, because we might as well use the bullet that we have. There's no real reason as to why not, since Blake is busy with the rifle. So as they reload their guns... Shoot it. Oh my god, thank you. You shoot that one, Cole. Scott, you shoot that one. Blake, you really need to get a good hit in on that one. Like, really good. Come on. Yo, no. Okay, Blake, you take that out with body shots, so it doesn't harm anyone. As Cole and Scott take out these two with shotgun shots. Not shotgun shots, of course. Pistol shots. That was what I was looking for. Blake, you can focus on the guy on top here. And then that fast runner there. Good one. Now Cole, you check out that guy. Scott, you can check out that guy. Blake, is there any fast runners? No, then you take out that guy. Come on, guys. Just 1 minute left on the clock. Oh, you need to hit these guys. You can't afford to miss any bullets. Good one. How many have you got left? You got 1, Cole. Scott, you've got 5. Okay. Cole and Scott, you guys aim there. And then Blake, how many shots have you got left? You've got 19. That's cool. That's cool. So everyone, please hit your marks. We should be able to take these guys down. Oh shit. Okay. Weapon is unjammed. Cole, I don't trust you to kill that fast one there. I trust you to kill that one up there. And I trust you, Scott, to kill that one down there, as Blake takes out the fast one there. Only 40 seconds left. This is important. This is very important. How many shots you got left? 1 bullet. 30 seconds. 37 seconds left. Come on. Scheiße. 1 body shot there. Cool. 1 headshot there. Come on. Ah, shit. We don't need a weapon jammed right now. We do not need a weapon jammed right now. I should have acquired a shotgun before I did this. Should have acquired one. It would be awesome if we had one, since we have, well, 24 bullets in a shotgun if we had it. Oh, there's a fast one. Why the fuck did I not see him? Oh, come on, Blake. Yeah, you really... has anyone got melee weapons? You got an axe, Cole. You got more? Haven't got anything else. Cole, you'll need to step up here, buddy. Take that guy out. As Blake takes out that... Oh, shit. Okay, everyone, fucking run. Run there. And everyone just needs to let Blake do his thing Hopefully no zombies will target him. Please don't, at least. Yes, just keep running, guys. Make sure you make it safely. Just keep on running. Don't stop for anything or anyone. There we go. Come on. Yes. There's a fast one there. I got it right in my scopes. Nice one. And as everyone makes it over there, we will try. Everyone needs to get back because I don't want to get them trapped over there suddenly as one rudder comes out, one fast rudder, because they all come out from over here on the right. 3 bullets left. You need to reload. And as you reload, you should be able to take out that guy. Come on. Yes. Then the other guy in front. Should tap him there. Yo! Oh, I get. I failed to notice the time. Cool. Exhausted from slaughtering wave after wave of rotters, you stagger backwards, unsure whether you can even keep going. Suddenly, the ship's foghorn booms out across the dockside. You glance up at the deck to see the general waving you towards entry ramp. 2 men are already trying to detach you from the side of the ship as several infected are shambling towards them. You use your last ounce of willpower to make a desperate dash for the ship, dispatching biters left and right as you go. You race up the entry ramp, leap onto the deck of the ship, just as the bolts detach, sending the entire structure crashing down onto the dockside, crushing several rotters in its wake. Spinning around, you suddenly understand just how precarious your situation had been. As far as the eye can see, city crawls with the hordes of undead. Hundreds, if not thousands, of the wild beasts now flood the quayside where you stood just moments earlier. You feel a strong vibration as the ship suddenly lurches forward and propels itself away from the harbor. You can't help but smile to yourself as you watch countless infected stumble and fall towards the murky waters below. Having barely caught your breath, someone official looking asks you to take some supplies to the rear of the ship. There, an empty swimming pool is being loaded with supplies. You look out towards the dock to see people scrambling aboard. Even the guards are coming down from the towers and running toward the ship. A woman wanders up to you and hands you a slip of paper with a number on it. This is your cabin. You'll have the room for the night shift between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. Please clean up the cabin for the next ship that comes along. The shift that comes along. You will be assigned your duties soon. The ship may not be paradise. It's certainly better than the alternative. You're safe aboard the ship, for now at least. Holy shit. Whew! Well, as always, guys, we made it in the end. I hope everyone is satisfied with that ending. I, for one, am. And I'm really looking forward to actually see the next story that I mentioned at the start is actually a DLC, which means there are new scenarios made up of like 13,000 words, they said, has been written down to make new scenarios for these 3 characters that they can actually run into. And that just seems really awesome. I'm really looking forward to see what new scenarios meet, because sometimes I actually see some new scenarios in this game that we have right here, even though I played all 4 stories now. There are some that say, huh, I haven't experienced that before, or otherwise I just forgot that I experienced it before. Whew. But this will not be the final series of the March of the Living series. There will be coming another one up, hopefully, well, I'm gonna buy it right now, so in the next couple of weeks. And if you guys have seen until now and are still with me and love listening to what I'm saying right now, it'd be awesome if you could just like leave a little comment saying, oh please Oliver, show the fucking game. I want to see that series, the next series, just to let me know that everyone's up for it. Of course I will be making it anyhow, because this game is so fucking epic and I'm so glad I played it. Another update actually is that there's a new game coming out that's called The Last Station. It came out here the 30th of August, and it kind of looks a lot similar to March of the Living, except you get to control the character and shoot, and not just this click and point strategy shooting combat we get here. The game is about having a train full of passengers that you need to help survive a zombie apocalypse, and then you travel across land and find supplies and new survivors and materials and stuff like that. That game seems really awesome. I'm going to be playing it in the next couple of days, maybe in the next week, so hopefully all of you guys will enjoy that too. But thank you so much everyone for watching this final part of Blake's story in March of the Living. I hope you like it, and bye bye.